Hello everyone, my name is Opinion Prime and welcome to day 5 of Aerialbot week. And today we've got Combiner Wars Silverbolt, the main body of Superion. So this is the last video that'll be filmed all in one run. I can't guarantee that tomorrow will be the full Superion review, but I will try my hardest to be able to do that, but I might not be able to find the time. But I can guarantee that it will be out, like, it'll be out at least a few days after. I'm gonna guarantee that. So that's enough of just updates and that. Well, I can't really have much updates considering they're all getting filmed like starter day raids like an hour ago. So yeah, but moving on, we got the leader of the Aerialbot, Silverbolt, who is obviously a lot bigger, therefore should have more budget into him and should be more articulated, except for the fact the legs can't go backwards. That's just, and no way swivel, but I understand, like, you couldn't really do that there. So for weapons he gets a little like shield that also kind of appears like a blaster and a giant gun. These are just all to facilitate the combiner weapon, and I don't display him with this at all, so we're just gonna remove it. We're just gonna remove these weapons because I just don't think they fit him. I understand that it was for Superion, so I'm not mad about it. So just, there we go. Also, something I've noticed is that it has a little wheel under there. So, like when you put it on the front, well, you have to like fold that up so there's no wheel or landing gear, but landing gear's on that. That's something neat that I only just recently noticed with them. So we'll just move the Superion gun to the side and move on to the actual main figure. So his articulation is quite basic, up and down at the head, swivel, you can, a nice ratchet that's over 90 degrees. Wait, the ratchets do feel nice on them. That's enough of that, and we got swivel, we got a non-ratcheted arm, we got whatever the hell this is supposed to be as an arm, as a hand thing. I don't think you're doing any good with that one. And then no waist swivel, unfortunately. He does have a nicely ratcheted leg though, like that came out. Just feel it's. I don't know if you can hear it, but it does sound. It sounds really good. And then over 90 degrees. It's like, alright, if I just do it, like, yeah, it's like almost it's like as full as you can get it if you just unfold that. And then toe up, toe down, and heel in. So he is decently posable. I just feel like compared to the rest of the Aerialbots, you can't get him in as much of a dynamic pose. But I still do enjoy the toy. So we can do size comparisons, I think. Is it that time to do it? I think so. Okay, put Silverbolt here. And then obviously we have to start with breakdown. He is like half the size. Yeah, I don't really know what comparison I'm supposed to do here. I'm gonna make the ones of the deluxe very quick. There's off-road size, just a deluxe, and then Swindle, just a deluxe, and then another leader of the teams, we got Onslaught, which they are actually, I think, yes, Silverbolt appears to be a bit taller than Onslaught, and Silverbolt just ate shit there. Great. Okay, so we just put him back. Can you stand? Okay, so yeah, we got, that's like the sizing between the two leaders. I have got Hunger, I have got the entirety of the Terracons, but I don't feel like we move him. I'll compare him in the next video. I'll compare all the combiners that I've got completed. So that won't include Menasor because I don't have Legacy Motormaster or Wild Rider yet. Or regular Breakdown. But so that's robot mode. It's a nice like chunky figure. If you want something that's just like chunky and kind of like solid, honestly, yeah, he does work. So we can, let's just transform him now then. So what you want to do is you want to fold the head in, fold it away, and then move the arms out, like rotating the biceps around. Make sure it's straight. Up one more. No, like that. Yeah, like that, I think. Fold in the heels. Open up these flaps. Fold in the feet. And then rotate the thighs. And then use a double jointed like legs to solid it up. Make sure this thing here, this tag goes into that hole there. If it wants to go, if it will go, I think it will. There we go. Is that? Is it there? Did I fold everything correctly? Yeah. Why is it? There we go. And then so this bit of the arm, you just want to like just set it in there. Don't worry, it will get like kept in that place. There we go. So you want to fold out the wings, but make sure this peg goes into that hole there. And then do it on the other side, and then fold around the front of the plane, and then fold out the landing gear, and then straighten up the back tail fin. And there you go. You got Silverbolt in his Concord mode, or the updated one, or a futuristic style one. I don't know. I'm not a plane person, but he does look good. It's just like he's really solid in this mode, except when you just look. you just look under, you just see the entire robot, but it's not a problem with me. And something neat about this is you can do the drippy nose cone. He does look. It is a really good looking alt mode. I will give him that. If there's one takeaway, it's a really good alt mode. So, size comparisons, dead end. Yeah, if he's dead end slightly smaller, I can't even get. I get him in frame. No, I'm not getting the entire of him in frame, but like the nose cone, the nose cone's like the size of. Not the nose cone, the front of the plane is about the size of dead end. But let's move him. And next to another plane. Oh great, he's not in frame. But you know, I knocked dead end over again. They do look good if he was the right color to match him, but they do look good together. And then Tank. Is Tank fine? Tank is tanking, I think. There we go. Tank. I feel like the tank should be a bit bigger, but they all have to be made a certain way, which I understand. But comparing the two, I feel like the tank should be slightly bigger, not a Voyager size, but a bit bigger. So, okay, so time to go. Actually, no, I'm going to showcase that thing with the weapon that I was saying. Actually, so there's two pegs here. You want to peg them into those two holes, in there, and then. There we go. In there. If it's gonna. that'll work. So, I mean, it works. It doesn't look the worst. I don't know, it just doesn't work properly, but still. And like you can see the wheel there. Yeah, the wheel there. So, the gun doesn't look the worst on him, I just prefer it without though. So let's unpeg that. If it'll come out. Come on. There we go. So, there we go. And now I think we can get onto combine mode maybe. Yeah, I think we will now. So we can just fold over the tail fin and then fold up the entirety of the front of the plane. Then unclip the wings. You want to put that into that hole there. And then that in, yeah, the exact same actually. Why am I even putting it out? And then, so what you want to do here is just rotate the arms around until they're like that. Fold the hands around. Do the same side, do the other side the same. And then so you want to, how I do it is I pull out the head bit and then I push on the head, the combined head, to push it out. And then you got to make sure that his robot mode head is like a bit forward, so it's giving you clearance to fold out this gut piece. And then flip them over. You want to put that peg into that hole. Well, to rotate and all that, you want to make sure the ears are folded up, and then fold over the chest, and then just fold down these to open up the combiner bits. So that is, can I get him in frame? Oh my god, I'm not getting him in frame, am I? Oh, give me a second. I'm gonna need the entire thing in frame. There, that's the best I'm getting. So that's him in what you call it, combine mode. So I'm not going to combine them here, but I'm just going to put the limbs in front. I'll wait until the actual video to show them combined. But they look so, with the upgrades I've done, they look a lot better than the stock configuration. But that's just all the limbs together. That is, let's move it. That is the Aerialbots all together. So far, as a set, they're all quite good as robots that turn into planes and helicopters. So let's see, we'll see tomorrow, or whenever I can get the video done for the entire combined mode. We'll see how it kind of like all comes together, because they're good as individual figures, but the added play factor that a combined mode gives can either ruin or make the entire experience. So we'll see next time how this unveils. That's been Opinion Prime signing off. Have a good day.